Happy Tuesday, guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the best podcast in the world.
Remember that intro you used to have?
How did it go again?
Something like that.
Welcome to the chart-topping, show-stopping, best podcast in the world. We did that at the live show.
And then I went, here we go.
Here we go.
We scrapped it.
Hi, everyone.
It got quite annoying. I feel like we're a bit zoned out.
We have just been boxed the fuck out of at our boxing class with Mark, which we're getting much better at, can I just say?
Oh, I were much better. He just kind of like will say, like, I don't obviously know the terms, but it's like right, left, under, over, whatever it is.
Under, over.
It's not even
side.
under, over. It's the real words.
I don't even know what he says now. I'm thinking about it, but
what is it again? When you need to dip back and all that.
I can't remember. But we were doing some right sequences this morning.
I know. I was getting a bit like I was losing track of what arm I was hitting next and all that. It was quite difficult.
And my knee wasn't feeling too bad today, was it? Which is progress because my half marathon's on Sunday and I haven't ran for 2 weeks, but I didn't feel much today.
No, said it was fine.
That's we're staying hopeful, guys.
Fingers firmly crossed. That's weird we just said that.
Yeah, we've been doing that a lot, haven't we, Zoe?
I'm in Jessie's brain, I think.
It's fucking me off because
and it's a messy place.
It's a messy place as it is, and whenever I say anything or she'll say something, it's in my head. I'm just about to say it on the tip of my tongue.
But it's weird things.
Really strange things.
I mean, this isn't that weird, but an example today was we were driving in the same car past us as Jessie's car, and I was like, ooh, car twins.
And I was literally just about to go, car twin. And I was like, stop being in my brain. But anyway, we're spending too much time together, which is perfect for me. I love it.
Anyway, shall we start Rush Butter Swallow?
Yeah.
As always. So this is
This is another thing we've been doing a lot as well.
and
yeah. Every time we say something, she goes sharp and she goes, yeah. Or we go, lol.
Lol. There's an emphasis on the last L.
Lol.
Lol. I keep just in the middle of ending voice note and you're going lol.
Lol. Anyway. You can explain this lovely story.
This was really cute. Yesterday, so we went to Vin 18 for a working lunch, professional, and we got really nice food, didn't we? I would recommend, actually.
Oh, I had the bacon, lettuce, avocado and tomato ciabatta, and it was beautiful. And the tomato wasn't fresh tomato, it was like sun-dried tomatoes, so it was sun-blushed.
Sun-blushed?
Yeah. So they weren't like really dry, they were more soft.
Interesting, right? And I got the chipotle chicken toasted sandwich thing.
Did it have coleslaw on the side? Or some sort of salad?
It had salad with like cut up like cucumber and that, which I didn't touch a single inch of it.
Lol. Lol.
But see, when you get a sandwich, like the sandwich is the main deal. Like, who cares about the salad on the side? Not me. That's just not me. Anyway, we were then sitting there for a while just working and, you know, being boss bitches that we are. Lol.
Yeah.
We're going to keep doing that now.
We've got to make that stop instantly. Right.
And a girl came over to us with this wee cute box and was like, I just realised that was you. I heard your voice. And I was like, fucking God help you. And they gave us, I'll try and show you, a wee box of treats and drew a pig on it.
Oink, oink, enjoy.
Oink, oink, enjoy.
She said that's one of the girls in the back loves to draw.
We like shadows and eyes and everything and folds in the ears. Anyway, so this is a wee box of treats from Vin 18, which is in Rutherglen. Quite a lot of noise going on here, sorry.
That's a brookie. A brownie slash cookie. No, the slice thing.
All right, also it is. Brownie slash cookie slice, right? The other one...
That looks like a salted caramel brownie to me.
Is that big bit in the top caramel?
Looks like
Fucking
it.
hell. And then what's that one?
That looks like raspberry, white chocolate and lemon, blueberry muffin.
Right. Will I take a wee bite?
Yep. That's definitely salted caramel because you've got all the salt on there.
That's nice, by the way. Have a wee bit of something there.
I'm going to have a bit of the brookie.
Oh, so what was the thing you got after we actually did eat, though? You got a sweet treat.
Yeah, I got a lemon and blueberry cookie of some sort, but it was amazing.
And was it not covered in white chocolate?
Sorry, we're just showing the camera there. Close-ups.
See, to be honest, see if you don't watch us and you still listen to us, there's probably quite a lot that you miss. So apologies.
Yeah, get on the YouTube, guys.
Who would want to look at our face for 50 minutes?
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Vinate team. That is bloody gorgeous.
Oh, there's a lot of
The girls were so nice, weren't they?
So nice.
You said it was owned by some sisters.
It's
Or you
owned
follow
by-
one of the girls.
I follow one of the girls on Instagram. I don't actually know her, but you know there's just people that you follow.
Yeah.
And she owns it, and their second name's Vincent, so I think that's where the Vin comes from. Makes sense.
Clever.
When I suggested going there, I was saying Kin18 and we couldn't quite find it. So maybe that's what was wrong. But
Anyway, I
feel
would definitely
like-
recommend going there for people to go and work.
I know, same. And also, it's in quite like there's nothing really else like that in that area, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say. I mean, I don't know it that well, but if I think about going to my grand's, like, I don't ever pass a cafe.
Let's get in and about it.
Well, we thought today we would just have a wee catch up.
Yeah, thanks so much for all of the shares and the love from last week's episode. We were so proud of it. And so with the team here as well. We really felt wholesome and it was wonderful and very inspiring. And the group chat on the Patreon was popping off last night. I was
Popping
loving
off.
reading it. And everyone was loving it. There's so many girls and guys joining it and everyone's just lifting each other up. Great, lovely vibes.
Really nice.
And just to reiterate, the side dish episode has now moved over to there. We're having lots of questions from people. Also, people still asking where G is. We answered all of it over on side dish, which I saw G at the weekend. Actually, I saw him at High Rocks and he gave me a massive big cuddle. It's nice to see him, actually.
Yeah, I've not seen him in ages.
But yeah, we just basically move producers, guys. It's as simple as that. No hard feelings. And as you can see, we are in a very fantastic professional setup and everything that we wanted and all of our things that we dreamt of are now happening. And we hope you love it so much too.
And stop fucking asking us. So
But-
last I'll say it.
We answered all of that. Basically, what my point was, we answered everything on that in week 1. So if you are a true fan, you know, you would know that information.
Get with it, bitches. Do you know what I mean? And catch up. Anyway, we thought we would just have a wee catch up and do some people's a lot on their plates.
Yeah.
Because we touched on it in last week's side dish, but we thought we'll bring it to the main ep.
So we're going to talk about what we've been on a lot on our plate first.
Yeah, so take it away.
Me?
Yep, emotionally and physically.
So, physically, something I ate this week, right. I went to the Borders just on Monday, just there, and I needed to get something to eat because it was a long drive. And Scottish Borders, this is, sorry, for anyone that doesn't know what that is. It's where Richard's from. Where is it? Melrose? Galashiels?
I think
I
that's
get this
that.
wrong.
Well, Melrose is where you were at
Yes,
one point.
He's actually from Kelso, which a lot of people know because there's a popular horse races there. But Galashiels was the hospital where he was born. But then I went to Melrose for some breakfast before we went to Galashiels, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, a few pod piggies had messaged in the chat because they saw that I was there. You see that? Mm-hmm. And somebody messaged me on Instagram as well. And on the way down there, I went to M&S and I got this amazing porridge. It sounds so flipping random, but you know, just like a little overnight oats. And it is, I think it's new. It's a salted caramel and cacao nib one.
What's that mean?
It's like the raw chocolate in its like raw form. So it's a bit more
Oh,
greater in antioxidants, dark chocolate.
say that again.
Cacao nibs. It's not cocoa nibs, it's cacao. I'm saying it right, okay?
It's just funny word. Cacao.
Cacao.
I can't say that.
I say I'm saying it right, I'm probably not, but I know it's not cocoa nibs. But anyway, it was so good. 20 grams of protein in each pot. They do an apple crumble one as well. And you know what else they do? They're trying to be Starbucks. They've got 8 miniature egg and bacon bites. So we need to get them.
What
You can
the
microwave them
frickin'
for
hell?
30 seconds.
Why have you
Love them.
bacon in them?
I know. Sad.
I won't eat them.
Yeah, but you have the ham ones.
But I don't like bacon.
So it's the same
Bacon.
thing.
I don't like bacon.
So had that, delicious. And then last night, guys, I had to make a recipe for someone that I do some work for. And it was without a doubt the best recipe I think I've made in a very, very, very long time. It was actually your suggestion.
I think what is helpful to you is I suggest what you would maybe class as like...
Unhealthy.
No, that isn't what I was going to say.
Oh, go then.
I don't think that's unhealthy.
No, but like yeah, it is. It's a Chinese takeaway, but a fake away. You said...
Anyway, I was going to say I would say things that maybe you think is quite basic, like quite easy.
Yeah. I don't think that was easy.
No, I don't think it was easy either, but I think the thought of it is maybe like quite a simple, like not well-known dish, but you know what I mean?
Well, anyway, it was crispy chili beef with egg fried rice, and it was like a fake away option, and it was so good. So I'm going to remake it because I already had to film it for somebody else, but I'm going to remake it and put it on my page. But when that comes out, guys, honestly, please make it because it was just one of the best things I've eaten in so long.
Honestly,
not to blow smoke up my own arse.
If I made that, I would think I was being healthy.
No, yeah. What I meant was you suggested like a Chinese takeaway to me to make at home. I'm not saying that what I made wasn't healthy. It was definitely healthier, even though I had a ton of oil in it. Yeah, it was delicious. That was that.
Could you use fry light?
No, because I needed to actually sort of shallow fry them to make them crispy. But you can put them in an air fryer, I guess. Anyway, so I had that, and then what's been on my plate emotionally? Well, I had a funeral. That's why I was down in the Borders. So that was quite sad. That was Richard's uncle that passed very suddenly. But can I just say, that man, an incredibly popular person. Like, I have never seen, I think he was 65, died quite suddenly of a heart attack, actually. And the swarms of people outside of the actual service was incredible. I've never seen
amazing,
anything.
isn't it?
Yeah, just knew so many people from all walks of life. Incredible man. So I was down there, so that was really quite sad. On a stinking hangover after our day at the Influence Awards on Sunday. I didn't win, guys. Didn't win.
Fucking robbed.
Robbed. No. The lady, should I say, that won, Renew, is incredible, and she was definitely a worthy winner. So well done, Renew. Amazing. But yeah, should we talk a little bit about our day on Sunday?
Go for it.
What shall I say?
Well,
we got very pissed.
Yeah. We went to the Influencer Awards, which, if we're being completely honest, we weren't best pleased at, were we? Not because Jess didn't win, by the way. I was obviously angry at that. However, I just think I went last year because my old work always sponsors an award there. So we had a table, we went to the lunch. It was sponsored by Whispering Angel. You would have half a glass and they would fill it. Like, you were never without a drink. We were absolutely pissed by the time the awards came. Like, it was a great day out. I was home by 8, couldn't remember a single fucking thing.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so I was a bit like, look, we'll just go. Like, it's a good day, whatever. We then realised, literally a couple of days before, that we weren't invited to the lunch part, which is absolutely fine. No, it
was fine. I definitely did think there was going to be food there, though. For some reason, I read somewhere that there was like food, sit-down food.
Well, that is what the lunch is. So we obviously missed that part. So
but
then
the food, what's crazy, the food category didn't get invited to the lunch.
That is really fucking weird, actually, isn't it?
So yeah, we didn't get fed at all from 2:00 till 8 p.m. There was not even, I didn't see one canopy.
There was no canopies.
There was no seats for, I'll describe the award ceremony as like a school canteen. Walked in, it was like a school canteen. I was like, oh, is this where it's hosted then? Okay. And then there was nowhere to sit.
Well, they kind of split it that if you weren't a nominee, you were there because you bought a ticket or a sponsor or whatever. You sat like up in this bit, I say up a step, like a wee raised area. And then the nominees were in the lower area. But as we walked through there was no seats left. So we ended up in almost like a room off the back of the room. Like, it wasn't shut off, but it had like walls either side and just a gap through the middle.
We couldn't see a thing.
So we didn't see one winner. We couldn't see the woman who was presenting it.
No.
We couldn't see anything. And when I tell you, there was not a drip of alcohol.
Not a drip.
Or water or anything on that table. All of our glasses were empty.
Everyone else's did except
everyone else
our
had
section.
like buckets with wine and stuff in. We had not a drip of anything.
Yeah.
All our glasses were empty the whole time. And we were actually sitting with the 3 girls from another podcast, Girls Overheard.
Yeah, they were great.
Who we'd never met before, and they were actually really nice.
Yeah, we had a great time, just all laughing together.
They can come off our rivals list. We put them on our friends list now.
Definitely. And there was other people on our table as well. We're all like the rejects in the corner.
It was actually quite shocking though when you think about it.
Do you know what's annoying? Like, we were so supportive and rowdy of literally every single nominee. Like, I'm not even kidding you when I say we were screaming for anyone that we sort of knew.
Absolutely.
Not one person that we knew won. And we were screaming. And then, bless him, who was the guy at the end? There was one more category left and they won something for visuals and he won. But we obviously didn't know his name. We didn't know who he was. And when he stood up to collect his award, no one else was cheering.
We went wild.
We were like, thank fuck, someone on the rejects table has won for us.
Buzzing for him.
It was great. We were buzzing. He won it for the whole table. So yeah, all in all, I wasn't really that impressed, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
We then went upstairs to the rooftop bit for like the after party, which was like 4 until 8 or whatever. And we only stayed there for say what, an hour.
Yeah.
Had 1 or 2 drinks and then we thought, let's get fucking out here and go somewhere else.
Yeah. So there was some people were really drunk and quite annoying. So
that's the people who'd been at the lunch are all pissed because it's constant wine. Also, it wasn't Whispering Angel this year, it was
Rock Angel. Rock Angel, yeah.
Is that like a...
It's the same brand.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
But
it's not quite Whispering.
No, we had a really fun day out. I'm not going to lie, I'm so grateful to be nominated, but I just think the actual whole... Do you know what else upset me a little bit as well? I say upset me, but do you know, it being like a networking event, and I would have really loved to have heard a bit more about each and every nominee, like even just a slight small synopsis of who they were, and maybe they did have their handle on the screen, I'm not sure, but we couldn't see a damn thing. But I would have actually enjoyed to have followed some of the people there, and when they got up to collect their award, not one person was allowed to accept or do an acceptance speech, except 2 people at the end, someone who won the Influencer of the Year and the Super Influencer, and they got to say like a big thank you. And there was one guy that won, that strong man. He got to do like an acceptance speech on the screen, but not on no one else did. And I was like, that's a bit shit for them.
Yeah.
I'd have really loved to have heard a little bit about who they are, why they're so glad to have won, but nothing. So anyway, that's your feedback too.
I think you need to watch your feet because it's shaking these microphones.
It's because I'm angry, you know.
It's giving me an epileptic fit.
No, so... People spent 50 quid for that ticket.
I know, fuck that, by the way. But anyway, do you know what? Drown the sorrows by going to fucking Wonder Bar on a Sunday night.
Guys.
Unbelievable, I would say. I would actually go as far as saying that's the best experience I've had out in Glasgow in quite a long time.
Honestly, so we didn't know where to go. Sunday night, where do you go? I'd been to Wonder Bar the night before as well because I went out after High Rocks. And again, my friend Pam was up, she's back from Dubai. And I was like, she's like, where do you want to go? So we went to that gorgeous Negroni bar called Mallow that we spoke about last week. We went there to test it out. I can confirm it's really nice. So went there and she's like, I want a bit of a vibe, a dance. And I thought, where do I take her? I don't want to take her Kong. I don't want to queue up to go somewhere like crazy, like...
Hide and seek.
No, Pot World. So Tropicana, Club Tropicana. So we went.
Pot World needs to get removed from your head.
No, I love it. So then we went to Wonder Bar. She loved it, even though I kid you not, it was full of 18-year-olds.
Well, she'd never been there before, has she?
No, so she was like, top floor. This is amazing. I'm having a great time. Finished Influence Awards. Went to Wonder Bar. Zoe, what time did we get there? 5?
I would guess like 6, about 6-ish or something like that.
Full of everybody our age, around about, gorgeous men. Swarming, 90% of gorgeous men. It was. Like, let's not lie about it. Our single girlies need to know where to go. Sunday, go there. So many hot guys, hot women. And then around like 10 p.m, the kids started coming in and we fucked off. But yeah.
I didn't really notice that the younger people were coming in, but I think we were just ready to go home at that point. I was honestly ravenous.
Yeah.
And we didn't
We didn't
get a
get,
McDonald's
I had
or
2 bits of
anything.
toast that whole day. And
We've been out all day as well when you think about it.
yeah, so that is one place that we need to add that mallow when we go and do our cocktail crawl.
I just
Loved
need to
it.
check my face because can I tell you something? My eyelashes always fall out onto my face.
You don't have any on there.
And I can quite often feel them like flapping around on my cheeks.
I saw a few pod piggies at High Rocks as well. A few girlies came up to me to say hi. So hi. Well done for everyone smashing it. It was a...
I actually just remembered I was speaking to someone just before we left Wonder Bar. It just came back to me there, who was the girlfriend of one of the guys from Riley's gaff.
Oh, yeah. That's another podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, just remembered that.
Love that. Hi, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Anyway, do you want to know what I've been up to?
Yeah, of course.
What's been a lot on my plate? Let me just check. Right. I played mini golf on Saturday, by the way. At Electric Thrill in East Kilbride. Not like my first choice of how to spend my Saturday night, right? But Jason quite likes an activity and I'm just like, oh, you need to do it once every so often. So anyway, he was like, let me ask my mum and my mum's boyfriend to come and a bit more happening, do you know what I mean? Like a bit more competition and whatever. So anyway, it did that and I actually came second place out of 4 people.
Bloody hell. Better
Which
than
I
your
would-
flipping Top Golf.
I would say, exactly, that must have just been a bad day because can I tell you, the first 2 or 3 holes, I believe, I got hole in one
Wow.
at this mini golf and no one else did. So I was actually high scorer for a while. Well, low technically, you know what I mean. But anyway, I came second. But see, really, when you think about it in a roundabout way, I did win because I won out of me and Jason.
Yeah.
So if you cut it into couples, I'm the winner.
Yeah. Did
Of
he
the whole experience.
hate it?
Yeah, he was shite, by the way. And he is usually quite good, but like, you know, when you play mini golf and you hit it right into the hole, but it almost swerves it.
Yeah.
As if like there's a wee something in the carpet or whatever. That kept happening to him. Like you would literally, it would touch it and then it would go round it, and it just it was fucking
It's like a
well
little
funny.
hill around
Yeah.
the hole.
And he was losing it, so that was great. Anyway, so that's what I was up to on Saturday, and obviously went to the Influence Awards on Sunday. Then I was really hungover on Monday and got a McDonald's at 11:30.
We sent each other pics, didn't we? Because I was driving down like, I feel like shit. And she sent me a picture of a McChicken sandwich.
I honestly think it was just because I was empty inside as well. Because see, once I had that to eat and I forced myself to drink loads of water, I actually was okay.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like death's door, but I put in the Patreon chat like it's acceptable to eat at McDonald's at this time. People were like, "Fucking go for it."
Yes, on a
I
Monday,
thought,
for
thanks
sure.
for the support.
I just had a flashback there actually when we were at the bar. One of Richard's friends bought me and Laura a shot of tequila, and I did that tactical thing where I was like, thank you, and spit it back in. That was honestly one of the best decisions I've
In
made.
fact, I remember you doing that to me with a shot, and I went, "No thanks."
Yeah, we both. I just think I felt like shit because, like you say, we had empty stomachs and we just
know.
had mixtures of wine and cocktails and shit all day.
It definitely was that. And then physically on my plate, I'm quite passionate about this. See if you're getting, you know how people like Asda pizza?
Yeah,
Jason loves an Asda pizza, right, from the counter, even though it's just cheese and tomato. Anyway, that's too big for me. And he quite likes getting one for him. Mm-hmm. So then I'm a bit like, what do I get? See the kids' pizza, I think I've told you this before, the kids' pizza from Asda, as in the tiny wee...
you've said this before. It's like a
tiny
nice
wee
perfect
round one. I
size.
had that on, might have been Friday night, and honestly, I just think that's perfect for your dinner. That and a wee side of wedges. Romanticise your pizza. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's what I had.
sounds bloody wonderful.
So that and a McDonald's, and then on Sunday cried because I felt fat. So
We went gym yesterday though.
yeah, we did.
We were like hench, weren't we?
I didn't obviously cry, guys, but
You were moaning.
it's just a moan that I have any time I need to dress up. And then I saw a thing on Instagram and I was going to share it, but it was something to do with Taylor Swift, so I thought, fucking no chance am I associate myself with her. But it was a pig, it was a fat pig, and like a kind of wee outfit thing. And I was going to share it saying like me when I need to get dressed up, but then I thought, fucking not getting associated.
Zoe, please tell. I think I sent it you in the chat. You've seen that video that's gone viral of that Taylor Swift fan
Yes, having
going
an actual mental
OTT.
breakdown.
Guys, I think I've come to the conclusion, right? I know I'm going to offend all of you. I don't think it's Taylor Swift that I dislike.
It's the fans.
It's the fans. It's you guys. It's you. Because it's honestly, it's a cult. It is a cult.
That is exactly what the problem is.
And my friend Hayley, who is one of Taylor's biggest fans. Did she say to me, she actually doesn't even really like Taylor that much. She finds her quite triggering and quite annoying and cringe. But she says her music is amazing and the way she writes songs is incredible. And that's obviously what really touched that girl's heart when she was having an actual fit. Whatever the hell that was going on. But, and did you see her friends as well? They were like containing themselves like, oh my God, this is mortifying, but whatever. And I just genuinely think it's they're all competing of who can be the biggest fan, who's her biggest fan, and who knows all the
100%.
words and stuff, and whose has it touched the most. And
It was the same in One Direction.
yeah.
That was the exact same. And do you know who's not far off of that, by the way? Maybe not in this day and age, because she's all been all like fucking fairies on us. Ariana Grande.
Oh, my sister was obsessed with her, wasn't she?
She's like quite close.
Yep. What's happened with her, by the way,
She's
these
in
days?
Wicked, the film.
Is she? Yes, so she is.
I love Wicked.
When's that out?
End of this year sometime.
And I tell you what else me and Zoe have been watching. I don't think we spoke about this last week or the week before. Love is Blind.
I think we might have.
Yeah, but I don't think we'd started it.
I don't think you had started it.
No.
That girl
Chelsea.
is unwell.
Wow.
She's no fucking well, Michelle. Someone needs to... I do think when they're filming this, like, why is no one... Maybe they are interfering behind the scenes, we just won't obviously see that. But
I've never seen somebody visually with such low self-esteem, and it was actually quite sad to watch. I thought, she is really pretty, but she just constantly needed validation by this man.
Doesn't look like Megan Fox, though.
No, but guys, I disagree. I think she does look like Megan Fox. I'm going to say it. I genuinely do see the similarities. I just think he was picturing the dark hair, the Megan Fox now with the slamming bod, which she wasn't like that. She doesn't have the same body shape as her whatsoever. But visually, there is 100% something similar. Whether people disagree or not, I do agree it. Don't you?
I was saying to you yesterday, I feel like
It's a young Megan
like
Fox.
from here up, like the eye thing. Like I think that is what she was saying, the eye thing. But I don't know, like to say that to a guy who can't see you.
She did say that she
You're
said something
kind of
like
setting
the bar high.
Yeah.
She did say that my friends say, some people have said that I facially look a little bit like Megan Fox, but I don't see it, I think she said.
I think it's then because of the way she now comes across. People are like, of course you would say that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
yeah, very true.
But do you know what I will say about him? I do think he's actually handled it really quite well.
I wonder if they're still together. When is
know.
Oh my God, it's tonight.
Do they come on back tonight? Fucking
No, it's
yes.
the final tonight. It's the 6th of March, isn't it?
The weddings.
Or 6th or the 8th. Maybe it'll be the 8th. It seems more like a Friday thing. Oh my God, I'm
Don't know,
buzzing.
midweek.
Anyway, if anyone hasn't watched the new season of Love is Blind, go and watch it. It's brilliant, honestly.
And bear with, because I think a couple episodes into the room thing, you're a bit like,
Oh, yeah.
it's so dramatic, and you're like, fucking shut up. But when it gets to like they're out of there and they're on the honeymoon or whatever it is, and then the weddings come, it's fucking great TV.
Yeah, fantastic TV.
It is.
Yeah, I really loved it.
Another update I have for you is I finished my book last night.
Oh, thank God. The girl who disappeared or something.
The Girls Who Disappeared. I'm surprised you remembered that because I kept forgetting. And I would actually recommend it, to be honest. I thought it was quite good. And I did get gripped.
Yeah.
Like I would say the last few days that I was reading it, I was like, I need to read that again tonight because I need to know what happens.
Yeah.
And I was quite shocked at the twist.
Oh, okay.
The results of what happened to the girls, because that's what the whole story's about. They
Right.
obviously disappeared and no one knows where they are.
I've still not finished that Silent Patient either, so I can't give you an update on that. This book club's not going too well.
It's not.
And we bought that Court of Thorns and...
Well, I was actually going to ask you because I've not bought it yet, so I thought, can I just get yours?
Yeah, but I've not started it.
I know, because I'll finish that before you're
Yeah.
even thinking about starting it.
Yeah, so you can have it.
So that's fine. I'll try and read it within 1 month, shall we say.
But me and Zoe are a little bit unsure of this one because if anyone doesn't know, it's the one that basically everyone's posting about on social media. It's the
Red front,
red
like
cover with
snake or something on it.
Yeah, like a yellow text. And I think it's more fantasy and that's just not mine and Zoe's vibe whatsoever.
It's not, but we're kind of like giving into the hype a wee bit, but
Because
I'll
it's a
try.
series, isn't it?
I know, I'll try. But then I feel like I'm so new to my bookworm journey that there's so many that I've not read that I'm like, should I just scrap the one that I'm not sure I'll like and read more?
Yeah.
I've got a list on my phone of things that people have sent me when I've posted my books. So I've got a list. But do you know what the problem is now? I don't have one on my bedside table.
I've got loads Zoe you can look. I've basically got a library in my spare room. Not read one.
Yeah, I'll need to get a few of them because I think if I don't start another one again soon, I'll completely fall off the bandwagon.
Yeah. And a lot of people are talking about that Dune
The film?
or June. How would you say that?
I would say June.
June 2. But I want to watch the first one. But you said you tried to watch it last night with Jason, but he was like, no, it's too Star Warsy.
As soon as we... Yoda. As soon as we looked at the description, he was like, oh, a couple of my pals like that. And I was like, see, like, as if all the pals are the same, do you know what I mean? See, watch it. And then he was like, I'll ask him if they think I'll like it. And they literally replied, being like, it is your worst fucking nightmare. Like, do not watch that. And that put us off.
Well, really? What's it about then?
I think it is Star Warsy. That's what he said, is it Star Warsy?
High fiction, fantasy, sci-fi.
Sounds fucking awful.
But then,
I've actually heard it is one of the best films ever.
I know, and then what I try and say is, yeah, we don't like that stuff, but what we really fucking loved was Stranger Things.
Never watched Stranger Things, Zoe. You're speaking to the wrong person here.
No, me and Jason
Oh, you and
loved
Jason.
that.
Yeah.
And there was some Hunger Games. We like Hunger Games.
That was all right.
But I'm like, they're not maybe as weird.
Yeah. I liked The Last of Us,
Never watched it.
and that's zombies.
I think it just depends. I think there'll be a day that it comes. I just need to fix my slippers, apologies. A day that comes that maybe we're in like the moods for it.
Yeah.
Whereas we ended up watching another film, Adam Sandler, Waterboy. You seen that?
Yeah, a classic. Old school, that.
But you know, I'm a massive Adam Sandler fan and watch all his films, and they're quite comfort films for me. And that's one I'd never seen. Couldn't believe it.
It's one of his mate ones.
I don't like how he's... see, as much as I love Adam Sandler and I love his type of films because easy watchy,
Yeah.
feel good, whatever.
And the cast is always the same, isn't it?
I like how he's got his wee group
Yeah.
of actors. What I will say is, it does annoy me a wee bit when he needs to put those voices on.
Yeah.
But see, because you know him as an actor so well, I think that's quite hard to oversee.
Right.
Because I know
It's
he's
sort of
putting
like
it on.
it feels a bit gimmicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it took me a wee bit to get in it. It's definitely not one of my favourites anyway, but we watched that instead. We were more feeling a kind of... Has anyone ever seen the film, I want to say it's called Champions?
No.
And it's a group of disabled kids that they pulled together for like a sporting event thing, and it's such a feel-good film.
I think I've seen Alicia post that.
It's really good.
Derek is actually one of my favourite TV programmes of all time with Ricky Gervais. You never watched Derek?
No, I don't
Oh,
think
it's
so.
amazing, Zoe. It's
Right.
honestly one of the best things I've ever watched. I love it so much.
Maybe I'll watch that. And we started Griselda last night.
Oh, yeah. That's more my vibe.
The drug
Drug
thing.
lords.
Yeah, but she's Noah Looker, by the way.
Well, have you seen the real her? Is that what you mean?
No, the one in the programme.
Google real, what's her name? Griselda.
Griselda.
Right
now?
Actually Google, I think it was, what's his name? Who's the big main drug lord? Yeah, I think he said that he was terrified of her. She was the only woman that he wouldn't ever say boo to. And you'll see that she was probably cast quite well, Zoe.
Is it this lassie?
There.
Can you see that or not? I'm not sure.
So,
So what you're saying is the fake her is much more attractive than the real her?
yeah.
No, I can't disagree with you there, but she's terrifying. Like, if she came up to me, I'd be like, take whatever you want.
What, her or the actual
No,
actress?
The actress.
Yeah. She's meant to be like
She
that.
opens her mouth as well. Those teeth are minging. Anyway, we better get on to the lot on your plates because we've ended up talking about fucking TV for about an hour. What is it you're laughing at? Right.
You're a bitch today.
I'm a bitch every day, let's be honest here. Just don't let it out as often. Right. A lot on your plates. We've broke it down. I better fix my English. My mum will be on my case. Broken it down to 3. Are you ready for
I'm ready.
wise advice to be given? My boyfriend is going travelling for the whole summer without me and it's driving me crazy. Dump him, I would say. Only fucking joking, right? Calm down.
No, I need to understand how old they are, though.
Let me zoom in the picture. I wouldn't say young, I would say, I'm going to guess similar to me. Or let's say mid-20s. technically I'm late 20s, but let's just say mid.
So she said it's driving her crazy that he's going away for the summer. Mm-hmm. Wonder where he's going, like travelling all over
I
the
know.
world, or is he off to Magaluf?
For a season, imagine. That's a bit different, isn't it?
That would be dumped. I think if it's going to Australia, maybe he's got loads of friends over there and he's going to go and see them. Listen, it's all about how confident you feel in your relationship and how long you've been
Trust.
together. Yeah, and trust. I wouldn't dump someone. I would always want somebody to go and live their life, and you only live that once. We've stressed that many, many times.
I agree.
And I think there's obviously a reason you can't go with him, or he probably just wants to go and do this and experience it on his own. And I think you've got to let them do that, because if you don't and you do stay together, that person will always come back and resent you for stopping them doing that, or,
I know.
or they will resent you for not allowing them to go, or if you gave them grief. So let them fly their wings, let them experience it, and what will be will be. You'll stay in contact, I'm sure. You'll FaceTime lots, and you can always go out and see him for a week.
That's what I was going to suggest. Is there no way that you could even go out
And spend a bit of
for a
time with
week or
him.
two and meet him somewhere,
Yeah.
and then that can be like your holiday together for the summer?
And if things don't work out, they do say like distance makes the heart grow fonder. But if it doesn't work out, then it's not meant to happen. It's not meant to be, is it? I know that's quite hard to think about that right now, but you absolutely just need to be calm and trust.
Our picture's actually her and her boyfriend.
Aw. Well, it's going to be amazing.
I mean, there's no hiding the relationship if it's your profile picture, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
So that would be my advice, just to calm down hin and stay in contact. Don't give him a hard time unless he really doesn't text you back.
I know, I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Like, it wouldn't bother me in terms of, I would never, as you said, like, I would never stop someone doing that if that's what they wanted to do, because I feel like I've always had the travel bug, and I would hate if someone stopped me. If like I was like, I really want to go and do this. And also, you're better letting them do it and get it out of their system, or they're going to do it one day,
Yeah.
or they'll resent you for it. But I do think, like, don't be on their case about it, because if anything, that'll just drive them away.
Yeah, it will.
And then when they're away travelling, they'll just be like, well, if you're going to give me grief anytime I've not texted you back for a few hours, I just won't text you for a week. Because that's what guys will do, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they just throw the towel in quite quick, don't they?
I would actually think, now that I'm older and wiser, scrap the texting and just FaceTime every couple of days or something. Mm-hmm. Because time difference, obviously it depends where you are, but time differences and like both being busy at different times of the day, that's just going to drive you crazy.
And also, if it's just for 2 months or even 3, that'll fly by.
No, I
You
know.
go and enjoy yourselves. You go and make plans with your girlfriends as well. Make sure that you keep yourself busy. Go and do things. Go and enjoy yourself, and go and join him for a week. Or
You've got a summer to live as well.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
let's not forget that. Just because he's leaving doesn't mean your life has to stop. You enjoy it, hun. I would be thriving my tits off. Would.
And see, especially if they live together, peace and quiet for a few months.
Perfect.
Bliss.
Yeah.
Bliss. Only doing your own washing.
So I
Not
think
white
this is
memories
actually a
ours.
positive, girl. Don't stress too much. See it as a positive. And what will be will be.
Absolutely. Right, next up. Is it a red flag that our pal's new man has said he isn't ready to meet her friends after 7 months of dating?
Should we say it after together? 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Yes.
That is, by the way. I'm going to tell you my exact thoughts, my honest thoughts here, right? He's not serious about you. I'm sorry to say that. But I just feel like if someone doesn't want to meet friends, family's obviously one step up from friends in a way, right?
Yeah.
But
I can maybe understand the family part. 7 months.
7 months?
I mean,
like,
maybe I couldn't actually, but I would maybe just have a little understanding as to why that might be if it was a family. But the friends part, I can't get my head around that. I'm sorry. I find that a red flag.
like, see at times when, like, pals have been on dates with people and we're out at the same time. There's been many times that it's like, or just come and meet us. And these are guys that they never see again.
Also,
doesn't mean anything.
let's flip this round, actually. Let's flip this round. So she's telling her friends, my boyfriend doesn't want to, he's not comfortable about meeting you yet. Do you think that might even be true? Is your friend lying to you? Because there's two sides to every story. Do you really think he's turned around and says, I don't want to meet your friend yet, and she's not kicked off about it? I think she probably doesn't want her friends to meet him. Could be.
That's very interesting.
Because they're only going to be hearing it from her. So they're only hearing her side.
But I just feel like surely she's going to him and going to her pals and moaning about it.
Maybe not. Or maybe they're saying, come on, when we're going to meet him? And she's like, oh, he's not ready to meet you yet.
Also, why would she tell her pals he doesn't want to meet you? Imagine me saying to you, like, oh, he doesn't want to meet you, though. I don't know if I could say that to you.
Maybe he doesn't exist. Maybe she doesn't really have a boyfriend.
An imaginary man.
Zoe, stranger things have happened.
Fucking hell.
Honestly, you've got to think of these scenarios and these situations.
We are the mediators.
We have to always be devil's advocate and think of both sides.
Not good at that.
No, but I am. So let's ask some more questions to your friend.
Yeah, find out a bit more. Is there any reasons?
Yeah, tell us. Send
Has
us a
she
message.
met his friends?
Yes.
I mean, another point to this, right?
Maybe he knows one of her friends.
Maybe they've slept together.
Fucking hell, we're giving this girl anxiety.
Maybe they're stepsisters and brothers or something. Cousins. Relations. I just think... Right. I think sometimes as well, people make a big deal out of meeting family and friends. It doesn't need to be an arranged meet up, like,
No.
we need to go out for dinner so that you can meet my boyfriend.
It's a literal, let's go out for some drinks tonight, babe. And then you get your other couples to come out and it's like, you come there, meet for a drink. We're like, oh my God, so nice to see you. Intro the boyfriends to each other, let them chat, and then go forward from there.
Or we're going out here, by the way, on Saturday, if anyone wants to join, come
Yeah.
along.
I think
Then
that's
the pressure's
strange.
not there.
And if it is completely innocent and like what she's saying, like he doesn't want to meet, I would really look into why.
Yeah,
Am
like
I the drama?
if it's all fine and dandy, it's just a case of him refusing to meet, then that's definitely a red flag for sure from us. Right, I feel like that couldn't have been less helpful, but anyway.
More prison.
Last but
We've
not...
just made the situation worse.
I know, we've just added fuel to the fire, haven't
They're
we?
going to be texting the group chat like, right, so is he even real? Because we think you're lying to
We've
us.
just turned the fucking poor girl's pals against her. You've turned the Waynes against us. Right. Last but not least ever, in our eyes, right?
Oh,
I think I'm being funny today. 'cause
fucking
I'm
hell.
quite a lot.
No, it's just life is just hilarious.
Right. This would make you angry.
Oh, God.
Finding out a male colleague is being paid £18,000 more than me for doing less than I do. I'm no feminist, right? But that is shocking.
That's fucking awful. Isn't there
Let's just think about £18,000 for 1 minute.
that in itself is a starting wage for someone. That's a whole wage for an entry level person to come into.
Up here it is, yep, absolutely. So he's actually getting paid a full person more than you.
And he's doing less than her. Guarantee you he's got like a little extra something at the start of his title just to warrant that,
He'll be shagging the boss or something.
probably.
But also, this is, again, we're not getting into the feminists, right? This is still a problem in this day and age.
Massive problem, actually, yeah.
And can I just tell you something? I don't understand why that is when I personally think men are shitter than women at everything. Do you know what I mean though? Like, see, even train me up to be an engineer and I bet you I can do better than the guy standing next to me. Like, they just don't have the same...
I'm going to disagree with you on that. I don't think that, I think we all have, regardless of our sex, I do think we could all do something well when we put our mind to it. And if
No,
our
I do, I
passion's
get it.
there.
I'm only joking.
I just think the roles aren't really, like, there's not very many female plumbers. There's not many female electricians. Yes, there are some, but overall there's not many female people that go and work on the oil rigs. Because men would prefer to go and do that, and they are better at it, I guess.
I actually think they are better in a
More hands-on job.
scientifically way, because they're stronger.
And they're also stronger, yeah. of
larger
course.
hands and
Yeah.
things like that.
But when it comes to something like this, when they're doing the same job, yeah, it's definitely an issue. I am aware that there is something that, there's some sort of corporation or something that's come out about this where you can if you find out this information is correct, you can actually go and basically out them. They out them on social media or whatnot.
Wow.
And the company, I'm going to try and figure that out and find out where it was, because I remember there was a lot of it around maybe International Women's Day last year, and I saw some posts about it. But I'm going to find that out and share it with her, because there is something that you can speak to.
Because also, you should never know the salaries of people around you in work as well, which I do think has a weird way of working in a way, because it's like, you should know that the person that's doing the same job as you is not getting paid any more than you. I think it obviously depends the kind of business you work in, because I guess like really corporate, like civil service and all that, you're a grade and that's what your wage is, so there's not any of that grey area. But in like my sort of industry, like marketing and all that, it was like you didn't have a clue and everyone wanted to discuss it. No one would. And I mean, I didn't want to, but people did always like guess or be like, I wonder how much to get paid. So I wonder how she actually knows this factual information.
She probably found out, probably pissed at some sort of work party and somebody said something.
People do ask you that, John.
Yeah. And you know what else I've seen a lot of, when people job advertise on social media or whatnot, and they put their job description in the post, but they never write the salary, and the comments are always people saying, why not share their salary? Like, why would people want to waste their time maybe scrubbing up their CV or getting themselves worked up for it, applying, having to write their cover letter, for them to not know that they could even be able to afford to pay their outgoings from this job? And I think I have a lot of respect for people that when they post their job roles, they put the salary, because it just cuts it right down. It cuts to the chase.
Oh,
this
so
is
you
what we're
only
going to pay.
put a starting salary, and as long as everyone in
even a bracket.
Aye, that to that.
It's just shady, I think. Start sharing it. But
Loads of places don't even have brackets. Like, it was like that in my old work, and you just would have no idea, like, what the person sitting next to you doing the same job was on.
Yeah.
And it does, like, I wouldn't say like, the job thing was never like, oh, money for me, but obviously it's important to get paid for like the work you're doing and like be valued as part of the team. So it's like, it does grate on you when you don't feel like you're getting paid equal to everyone else. Or I didn't feel that way, but at times when it was like they were upping people's salaries and all that, everyone sat and like felt like, I wonder like if they're getting more than me now and whatever, and it's just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But that is shite.
Very shit. I'd be fuming.
I would just say, depending on how you found out, if you can bring it up, but I just don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, and also find out if it is actually true as well.
Ask them.
Facts. Right, shall we end on a high?
Go for it.
I had my scan at the hospital for my boobs. So obviously you can tell it's good news. So I had the ultrasound, boop, 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 and no sign of anything, but they feel it's just lumpy breast tissue. Worry over.
Worry over,
And
but at least you got it checked.
It was a very seamless process, so I didn't really have to wait around. I went to the doctor first. They had another little feel, marked it up, then went to the ultrasound, and then they did all that bit. And then I think from that point, if they think anything's slightly concerning, they would then take you for the biopsy, I think.
Right.
Was the next stage, but they were going to do it all within that next 2 hours. But I didn't even have to go to the next stage. They said it was absolutely fine. They obviously could feel it and just said, keep an eye on it. But as we can see, there's nothing to be concerned about.
Lovely news. Just what we needed.
Next high.
One of our best friends.
Yes. We're aunties.
We're aunties.
Which is the only time you'll ever hear us happy about
a baby.
Childbirth.
She only had her baby today.
Yay, congratulations, Bex.
Like just after
Daniel.
midnight, I think. Rebecca and Daniel had a wee baby boy.
We have no name yet, but we're aunties, and this is our lovely group chat that we talk about all the time, and we're just so happy for them. And we said,
and it's fucking cute, by the way.
Because by the time this comes out, it will have passed Mother's Day, but she's going to be a mum on Mother's Day. How adorable is that?
Really cute.
So congratulations, Rebecca and Daniel. We are so buzzing for you, and anybody else out there that is due a baby, had a baby. We all hope you had a lovely Mother's Day. We're really sorry to anybody that's mums who couldn't be there with you, but also happy Mother's Day to you if you are a mum. And our mums, we love you.
Susie Mac.
Polly Sheen. What's your mum's surname?
Anyway, great news. Finishing on a high. Let's fuck off now.
Let's fuck off. Bye, guys.
Bye.